A co-op and a condo are both forms of property ownership, but they have distinct differences in terms of ownership structure, governance, and financial arrangements. While they have similarities such as shared ownership and communal living, the specific rights and responsibilities and decision-making processes can be very different. So let's start with co-ops and talk about ownership structure. In a co-op, residents do not own individual units. Instead, they own shares in co-op corporation, which owns the entire property. Each shareholder is granted the right to occupy a specific unit within the property. Co-op properties are typically governed by the board of directors elected by the shareholders. Shareholders have voting rights based on the number of shares they own, regardless of the size or the value of their unit. Major decisions regarding the property, such as renovations, changes to bylaws, or the sale of the entire property, are typically made by the board of directors in consultation with the shareholders. Shareholders in a co-op pay monthly fees, often referred to as maintenance fees or assessments, which cover the operating expenses of the co-op, including property maintenance, utilities, and taxes. These fees also contribute to a reserve fund for major repairs and capital improvements. Members have equal voting rights regardless of their level of investment, ensuring that decisions are made democratically and in the best interest of all members. Co-ops often prioritize long-term sustainability over short-term profits, which can lead to stability and resilience, especially in economic downturns. By pooling resources and leveraging collective bargaining power, co-ops can access resources and opportunities that individual members may not be able to access on their own. Achieving consensus among members can be time-consuming and challenging, particularly if there are differences in opinions or competing interests. Co-ops may face challenges in accessing capital from external sources, as traditional lenders may not be familiar with their business models or perceive them as higher risk. Most co-ops prioritize owner occupancy and will restrict or discourage unit rentals. In such cases, the co-op's bylaws may impose restrictions on renting out units, or the board may have discretion to deny rental requests. So let's talk about condos now. In a condominium, individual unit owners hold title to their respective units and have a shared ownership interest in the common areas and amenities of the property. Condos are governed by an association which is comprised of all the unit owners. The association elects a board of directors or trustees to oversee the management and maintenance of the common areas, and they enforce the rules and regulations outlined in the condo's governing documents. The Condo Association's Board of Directors is responsible for making decisions on behalf of the association, including budgeting, rule enforcement, and hiring property management services. Major decisions may require input or approval from the unit owners as outlined in the condo's governing documents. Condo owners pay monthly fees to Condominium Association, often referred to as condo fees, which cover the upkeep and maintenance of the common areas, as well as amenities such as landscaping, security, and building insurance. Condo associations are responsible for the maintenance and upkeep of the common areas and amenities such as landscaping, pools, and fitness centers. This shared responsibility can reduce the burden on unit owners and ensure that the property is well maintained. Many condominium complexes offer amenities and services that might be too expensive for individual homeowners to maintain, such as tennis courts, swimming pools, or security services. All these amenities enhance the quality of life for residents and contribute to a sense of community. Condo associations establish rules and regulations to govern behavior and maintain standards within the community. Enforcement of these rules helps preserve property values, promote safety, and ensure harmonious living among residents. Condo owners are required to pay monthly fees to the condo association to cover the costs of repairs, maintenance, insurance, and administration. These fees can vary widely depending on the amenities and services provided by the association and are subject to increases over time. In addition to monthly fees, condo owners may be subject to special assessments to cover unexpected expenses or capital improvements that exceed the available reserve funds. These assessments can be significant and may pose a financial burden for some unit owners. Condo owners may have limited control over decisions made by the condo association, including budgeting, rule changes, and major capital expenditures. The board of directors or trustees elected by the unit owners typically makes these decisions on behalf of the association. Overall, co-op and condo associations offer a convenient and a communal living arrangement with shared amenities and responsibilities. But they also come with financial obligation, governance structure, and potential conflicts that require careful consideration by prospective buyers. Let us know if you have any questions about co-ops or condos. We are always here to help. See you in the next one.